Hey Earth Angels, Melanie Beckler here, and in this video we are going to dive in deep into the top 5 things you need to know about the profound energy of the full moon lunar eclipse happening on January 10th at 11:21 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And be sure to watch until the end of the video because number 5 is so powerful, and then after that we will draw a card with additional guidance and inspiration and wisdom from spirit and from the angelic realm. So diving right in with number 1, this full moon eclipse is creating a profound surge of transformational energy to usher forward changes and shifts in life. So this is unfolding on both a personal and a global scale. Major transformations are unfolding in the area of home and family dynamics and emotional patterns and government and large corporations and institutions. What is no longer in alignment is being revealed, and many things are starting to crumble, shift, and change as there are power struggles and opportunities to grow, to shift, and to change. So what you need to know about this is that this energetic influence, the surge of energy of the full moon eclipse, has a 6-month window. So for the next 6 months, this transformation in a very big way is going to be unfolding. The angels want you to remember that you chose to be here, that this is a part of the great awakening that you are here to experience and to co-create. And so in the face of change and challenge, the lower ego mind wants to react and worry and fear. And so you have an opportunity to recognize these patterns as they arise and choose to shift. Choose to stay grounded and centered in love, because love truly is the vibrational force that will guide you through. You can't control everything that's happening around you. You can't control every change that's going to unfold. You can focus your sights on your highest intention, and you can choose to respond with love and harmonize with the energy of the moment in order to ride the waves of change and ride the waves of light to come into more of your divine truth and embodiment of the higher divine being that you authentically are. And this leads right into the second key thing you need to know about this full moon lunar eclipse energy, and that is it's a powerful time of heart chakra activation. And so the way the heart center is activated is twofold. On one hand, there's a required deconstruction. There's the required crumbling of the walls you've placed around your heart. Walls are created each time you're wounded and you say, never again. I'm going to put up this wall so others can't hurt me in that way. But that wall actually blocks you then from experiencing the higher light of spirit and the expanded states of love and openness that the heart chakra empowers you to tune into. And so deconstruction, as the walls crack, love and light are able to stream in and stream through. Of course, the walls crumbling and the emotional traumas and wounds and fears and insecurities being revealed is not an easy energetic influence. Shadow work never is. But when you face what's been buried, when you face the trauma that's been suppressed and you allow yourself to release it over to the angels and into the light, you are then able to construct your heart awakening to the next level. You're able to build up your heart light and activate this subtle sense organ that empowers you to feel in the higher realms of spirit, that empowers you to co-create with love expanded possibilities for your life. So If you want to proactively tune into this influence of heart chakra activation and awakening, I have a couple of videos here on this YouTube channel that I'll link to in the description below. One is a heart chakra opening meditation where you go within and activate that heart light. And the other is a practical practice and process for heart chakra opening. So know that this is an energetic influence now. Along with it, there may be emotions rising to the surface, those old fears and scary stories you've lived through that are coming up again in some way as a memory, as a new experience in your life, cycling around carrying that old lesson. Remember that you are now at a new level. And remember your truth, that you are a divine light being in physical form, and you can choose to respond to whatever arises from this place of mastery of love and mastery of your highest light. So keep returning to love, stay grounded and present and aware, because when you accept and allow what comes up to be, rather than judging it and pushing it down, you're able to integrate the lessons, release the challenging aspects, and tune into a greater mastery of love in your own life, with your heart chakra shining so bright, which actually then triggers. So there's a heart-centered activation. That heart light flows up into your throat and your mind's eye, activating your clairvoyant and clairaudient capabilities. And that heart light flows down, cleansing your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, empowering you to act in alignment with love, to authentically connect with others, and to choose love as that stable foundation to build upon the next level of your most vibrant life. This heart chakra opening definitely ties in to the third key thing you need to know about this full moon lunar eclipse energy, in that this is a time of big revelations of truth. So both on a global as well as an individual and a very personal scale, what needs to be revealed now comes to light. This could be things that have been pushed down and buried, or it could be new ahas and realizations about the next steps that are required to bring about the most positive change and transformation in your life. To support yourself in making the most of this revelation of truth energy, it's a good time to ask yourself, what in the past needs to be cleansed, released, and let go of? What patterns, habits, addictions, perspectives, limiting emotional beliefs, family traumas, or dynamics are you repeating, copying, and pasting from the past into your present, despite the fact that they no longer serve? By becoming aware of these things and then consciously choosing and having the willpower to shift, this is a powerful time to finally let them go. So pay attention to what is revealed, what rises up from your past that's coming up for one reason and one reason only now. That is to release it, to clear it out, and to let it go. The second question you're going to want to ask yourself in conjunction with this realizing your higher truth is, what have you learned from your past lessons that you do want to bring with you into the future? What skills and strengths and lessons have you learned? What wisdom and knowledge have you cultivated that can now support you in accomplishing a higher level of your mission and purpose, and really living with more joy and abundance, love, and fulfillment in your life? Both of these questions can then be supported now by getting clear. What are your primary intentions now? What is your primary goal and desire for 2020? And even looking further out for this next decade of your life, what do you want to create? Get clear about that intention, because that can then guide and inspire your everyday choices and actions. You're then able to ask, is this serving me in what I truly value and am wanting to create? And if not, let it go. Learn from it, learn from reflecting on that past experience, and now begin to step forward to take that next step to create positive change in your life. There truly is no going back. You can't rewind your life experience and dive back into an older chapter. So learn from the past and let it go to step into the new pages of your book of destiny, your book of what's written about your life that you can still write and co-create with spirit through staying centered with love, aligning with the truth of the divine I am, the divine light being you authentically are, and letting that strength and wisdom and power and love reconnect with you, realign with you, and flow through. The fourth key thing that you need to know about this full moon lunar eclipse is that one of the key themes is a call to harmonize your life and stand in your mastery. So it's time to empower yourself through strength and love. To ask yourself, what are you now inspired by? How can you be more creative? How can you be of service in the world, in your community, in the lives of those closest to you? How can you more fully embrace joy and follow your bliss? Harmonizing your life is very much about choosing to stand in your mastery, to learn from the past in order to empower your present, to choose to act in integrity with what you truly value and with who you know you truly are. This is the opposite side of the coin of the lower patterns that come up of wanting to react defensively or selfishly or from fear or from heavy emotional patterns. If those lower aspects of this energy dynamic are coming up, remember that in the face of whatever arises, you can choose to shift, to step back, to observe, to accept what is, because with that acceptance that what is, it doesn't mean you have to like it. It just means that you accept that that is the situation. You're not in denial about what is happening in the world around you. By accepting it, you're then able to ask yourself, how can I respond? And when you ask that question, one of the amazing things is that you'll often get the guidance that you can respond with love. You can respond by taking this empowered action. You can respond by being the change you wish to see in the world, by taking that next action step in the present moment to harmonize your energy with what is in a way that you're able to nurture yourself, to empower your energy, to claim your power and light, and then use that. Use your power, fill up your cup so you can then overflow love and light and blessings out into the world, into your community, into your family, the lives of your friends, to benefit the greater realm of all. So again, remember that yes, there are big challenges facing humanity now, and big challenges happening on a global and individual scale, but you chose to be here now because these challenges provide opportunities for you to grow, for you to awaken to a new level, for you to embody the truth of your divine light being in physical form in your life. Okay, that leads us to the fifth key thing you need to know about this full moon lunar eclipse energy, and that is an increased opportunity to access divine light and guidance amidst density and challenge. So this is huge. This is allowing what is to be and recognizing on some level, even if it's at a little higher level of your higher self, highest truth and highest light, but recognizing that what's happening in the world now and what's happening in your life is the perfect stage. The stage is set for humanity and for you as an individual to awaken further. Within times of challenge, within times of darkness and times of density, some of the biggest opportunities for awakening and for soul development and for growth appear. And so when you feel challenged, when you're feeling weighed down, when life feels like the exact opposite of grace and ease, I want you to remember that all you have to do is find that thread of light leading to the divine. Because we live in a time now where divine light, divine guidance, higher wisdom, angelic beings, ascended masters, the light of the divine and the light of truth is more accessible now than ever before. And accessible in a way that you're able to consciously understand it as well as etherically feel it and even see it clairvoyantly through opening your third eye. Check out my meditation for that. The key here is to remember that you're always directly linked to the divine. And so in joyful times of celebration and in times of big challenge, find the thread of light. Find the crack and opening that the light is flooding in through and follow that thread up. What in the divine inspires you? What do you feel connected to? So if there are certain archangels you feel connected to, that may be your thread of light. If there are ascended masters like Jesus or Mother Mary or Maitreya that you feel a heart connection to, that could be your thread of light. Or if you get inspired by seeing the divine in nature, or in the warmth and candlelight, or the warmth of your own inner heart chakra awakening and tuning into your own divine I am core, the key is find the thread of light and follow it, to choose to allow the higher light of the divine to fill you, the higher downloads of divine love and wisdom and guidance that is available to you right here and now, and that is encouraging you to grow so you can step into the truth of your dharma, the truth of your purpose, because you as a divine spiritual being in physical form, as a soul, you are here in this present point in time by no mistake. You're here for a reason, a purpose. You have a soul mission, you have a divine destiny. And the light of your open heart, the love of spirit, the light of the divine that you're able to connect with, that core of light at the core of you, tuning into that, tuning into the pure potentiality accessed in the present moment within the void, within the still, calm, and peace when you go within, that holds so many answers to the questions you have. That holds profound guidance to what is your very next step, how you can harmonize with the energies that are happening now in your life in the world to use this intense eclipse energy to level up in terms of your vibration, yes, but even more powerfully in terms of being of service in the world in a way that you love and enjoy. You're here because you're a divine light being, a light worker, and you're able to be the change and to create positive change in the world by just shining your light. That's powerful light work in and of itself. Just doing your personal work, cleansing out the old toxic patterns and beliefs and insecurities to stay in presence and stay in love. But then from that state, it naturally opens up that the highest path before you is a path of giving, of being of service, of sharing this light and well-being that you cultivate with the world. And when we all do this, incredible transformation at the highest level is able to unfold. So let's draw a card now. I have the Oracle of the Angels here, and we're just going to ask Spirit and the angels, what else do we need to know about this full moon eclipse energy? And our card is I Am Beautiful. And this is card number 37, which added together comes to a 9. And 9 to me is the last number of a cycle. It's when you've learned your lessons and you're now ready to claim your mastery that you are. I am. You are a divine being. You are beautiful, and you're able to fill up your light to overflow blessings into the world. This is about focusing on the blessings, to find the silver linings in the moment. And it's also about setting your sights on your goal. This is a really powerful time. We're still in this introduction to 2020. So if you haven't yet gotten clear about your intentions and your vision, your goals for this new year, now is the time to get clear about that, because it really is so powerful to focus on what you truly desire. Because when you set that intention and then begin taking steps along that path, Spirit can then steer you and further guide you. So focus on, what does your most beautiful, vibrant life look like to you? How can you more fully shine the true beauty of your divine nature? It's time to get clear about that, to choose that path, to embody it, and to remember that while I may have made this full moon eclipse energy sound a little bit intense, and it definitely is an intense energy, but it's nothing to be scared of, because all is well and things are as they should be, and the earth is ascending along with us. And so light codes and beautiful frequencies and the incredible light of Spirit is shining in from above. It's rising up from within the earth. It's emerging from within your awakened heart center. So it's truly streaming in from all around, and you can choose to sync with this current of beauty, of love, of grace, the beauty way of living in truth and integrity and authenticity, embodying the divine truth of who you are, discovering what that means more and more, and integrating it into your actions, into your thoughts, into your feelings, to live in beauty, live in alignment with the truth of your divine I am nature and your inner brilliant and radiant core of light. One final note is that I do have a powerful full moon ritual for using full moon energy to manifest blessings in your life. If you've not already got that free full moon ritual, I will put a link here and in the description below so you can check that out as well. As always, any light you see in me reflects the light in you. Keep shining and know that this energy is calling forth that light that's ready to emerge more and more vibrantly, more radiantly, more high vibrational frequency than ever before, shining the light of your divine truth in the most beautiful way in your life. On that note, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.